Hi, this is Aman Kapoor from Perspire to Inspire, and I want to share with you today a speech that I heard at Toastmasters' last meeting for of the season. And one of our very new Toastmasters was delivering a speech on Thai kickboxing, and she actually did a great job with that speech. She told us about her passion for Thai kickboxing and what's it all about and how she trains. And so it was a wonderful speech which was inspiring. And what was truly inspiring about the speech was that she had quoted a conversation between herself and her dad. And her dad said something to her that you should have one sport which is which you're most passionate about. And that sport you should always have in your life for as something to fall back on. So for example, if you're stressed, if you're under the weather, if you don't feel good, if you are totally bogged down by events around you relating to work or whatever, you can go back to that sport and practice it. So that sport becomes an anchor for you. It becomes therapeutic for you. It becomes a source of joy and your getaway so that you can go, work out, charge, release your stress, and come charged in order to face whatever life throws at you in terms of challenges, upheavals, conflicts, and so on and so forth. But there's got to be at least one sport that you would like to call that your passion. Now, many of us try to do a lot of things, whether it's, we would like to run and we would like to do weights and we would like to play soccer and we would like to do a lot of things. And there is nothing wrong with that because if you truly want to have a variety in your working out, in your definition of fitness, there is a compilation of a lot of things, then so be it. You don't really have to be just doing one thing. And I learned it. I learned it from the injury that I got back in April. So during last winter, I trained for Around the Bay and Chile Half Marathon and a few other events very hard. So I was training in all sorts of weather conditions. And I remember it was at one point in time 21 degrees below zero, and I was running on the hills of North Shore Boulevard in Hamilton, Ontario. And I was frozen and it was cold and the wind chill made it even lower than 21 at some point. But I was training. And I think those 4 to 6 months that I trained very hard, it was joyful. I was able to explore my potential. But I think the fatigue got to me and I did get injured at some point thankfully, after my races. Now, the most important thing to understand is that when I got injured, I realized that this is an opportunity to create options. So, the options that I created for myself is that on days that I get injured and I can't run, I should be able to do things, workouts. I should be able to practice sports that will not disturb my injury further, aggravate it. But on the other hand, it would enable me to be able to uh, do whatever I need to do in the name of fitness. So I started swimming and I started spinning. And of course, I did my good old elliptical, which I feel is a very good way of working out. It complements running. It's a great substitute as well. It's So I started swimming long distance, and that gave me a very good cardiovascular workout along with working out my entire body. And I make it a point that I apply the same principles of my good old 10-3 rule in order to uh, take my endurance through swimming to the next level. And I started doing the same with spinning, and I'm enjoying it. So, the lesson that I learned is that have options, and when you're not able to do something, you are able to do something else. And that something else should also be close to your heart. So try a few things and see what you like. And guess what? You may have a couple of things, and more than a couple of things, that you enjoy in the name of working out, whether it could be running, swimming, spinning, biking, um, you know, CrossFit, elliptical, playing soccer, squash, whatever. And you can start working on those endeavors. And when you are bored or you're fatigued after doing something specific, like I was, by running, I was able to then explore my passion and take my practice as a swimmer and a spinner to the next level. I encourage you to do that because guess what? In doing that, you will add a lot of value to your health, to your fitness, to your grit, and you will also aspire to inspire. Thank you very much, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye bye.